Hello, all of you Vainglorious, you wonderful people, and welcome to Planet Coaster's Summer Update. It is out. It is live today, version 1.3, and it brings all kinds of great new fun stuff to the game. So, let's look at the new rides first of all, shall we? I've kind of created just a hodgepodge of a horrible nightmare of a theme park here, just to be able to show everything off. For some reason it's not running as smooth as it used to, but whatever. First up we have the Iron Claw. Just a nice little flat ride. I don't know what it's based on, honestly. I'll read from the patch notes here. The Iron Claw is a classic pendulum ride that's been very popular in many parks around the globe. This extreme thrill ride holds up to 32 guests at a time. Let's go in camera mode. And swings them 65 feet in the air while the cabin continuously spins. Ooh, sounds fun. I lost my place. The sensations experiences, okay, there you go, are 0 to heavy downward G-forces as the guests are flung in all directions and almost completely upside down. And it looks like it must be a family-friendly ride because there's a lot of children on here. So, I thought that this thing spun too, though. I don't know why this won't go away. Let's change to a different cabin and see if we can get that to go away. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's spinning. Slowly. So, that is Iron Claw. That's one I would probably actually ride. That looks like a lot of fun, actually. Pretty good ride. We'll run it all the way through. I'm really excited for the summer update, and I'm hoping to get through all of this before nighttime sets in the park, because there's some cool stuff coming at night. But hey, if it starts, we'll skip to it. You probably already know, if you follow Planet Coaster, what it is. This is a great ride. Okay, I think we get the point. So that's Iron Claw. We also have the Skywatcher, which is over here. Whoops, which is over here. Let's zoom out because it's a big ride. It's a big tall ride. It's just like an observation tower type thing, and it just spins. It plays nice music. It gives you a lovely view of the entire park, which I think is freaking awesome. People seem to kind of really enjoy it. I mean, if you look, everybody's pretty damn happy up here. So, the description of this: the Skywatcher is a large observation tower that elevates your guest 138 meters into the air to give the most impressive vista of your parks, and the rotating cabin offers amazing panoramic views. The movement is graceful, and it is suitable for all ages. The structure is elegant and a beautiful combination of glass and steel, and enhanced with a beautiful lighting arrangement. This will give your park, oh, nightfall's coming. This will give your park an iconic landmark for your guests to wonder at. This ride seats up to 60 guests at a time, making it the highest capacity of any ride currently in the game. And I think that's really cool. 60 people can fit in this thing. So hopefully it can make a lot of money. We'll ride it all the way back down to the bottom here. It's just a nice, gentle ride. I do like the lighting effects in here. Just lovely blues and greens. I think you can change the colors as well. I haven't really played with it all that much. Looks like we need to clean the windows, though. They're a little dirty. And we're down, almost. There we go. That's down. So yeah, just a lovely, lovely ride. And of course, you can do all kinds of stuff. If you're wondering what the ad animation and all that is, well, that's stuff that I haven't really played with yet. Where did that go? Oh, the animation, make trigger sequences. Basically, you can now add scenery items to flat rides. I haven't done it yet, but you know, it's a thing that's possible, and it's awesome. So the next new ride is Blackout, which is really cool. It's another like ship type ride, but it's a space shuttle, and it's pretty awesome. It, too, has a pretty high capacity. Let's go all the way to the back here. There we go. Row 10. That's where I want to be. So, the description of this, the Blackout is an extreme inverting spaceship. That's right. This one goes completely upside down, unlike the former pirate ship that we have in the game. This one goes all the way upside down, and it has been inspired by the classic looping starship. This ride harkens back to the golden age of when this, whoa, that's loud, the space race was flourishing. With the capacity to hold up to 50 guests, extending at 22 meters, it's a great major ride for your parks. I have to agree, it's pretty fantastic. We'll get it to go all the way in one loop here. Nighttime is upon us though, so we should be seeing something else happening in the park. You guys have probably already spotted a lot of other new things as well. Come on, let's get to the loop. How long does it take to loop? Takes a while to loop, apparently. Almost. Getting closer. Come on, let's loop. I want to go upside down. Oh, so close. No, that's only about halfway across so far. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, what's that happening in the background? Oh, my goodness. What could that be? As we're upside down, looping completely upside down. There we go. Cool. That's right. The game now has fireworks. Look at those. Aren't they just absolutely beautiful? As the game auto-saves, causing the frame rate to tank for a second. I just kind of threw down some blueprints. I didn't make my own custom, and they're set to go off every hour, so we'll see them a few times. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do something. Here's something that's new. I know we were looking at rides, but we will look at these guys real quick. There's new billboards. You can put images on them, including your own custom images, or you can do a movie, and these seem to really kill the frame rate if you have too many of them in the park. I put a custom one in here, and I saved it to the right format, the WebM, like it talks about, but for some reason it still doesn't play, so really don't know why. It's not playing my custom ones. I haven't really tinkered around with it all that much. I'll have to come back to it. But we'll put that one on that one for now. And we'll come over here and do like a gulpy thing on this one. Movie. And drop down. For a while, they weren't really working for me. I don't really know why. But they just suddenly started working. It seems like if you have the game in its highest speed, they don't want to work. But I have a few of these sprinkled throughout the park. Some of them are lit. Some of them are not. And I don't know what difference that really makes. Though these that aren't lit seem to be pretty damn dark at night. So here's one that's lit. And that's much brighter. Almost maybe too bright at night. But I just scattered a few of them throughout the park, mainly down through this area here. There's one with just an image. This is the one that's trying to display my Vainglorious, but it's just not working. And then we've got one up on the side of a skyscraper over there. And I think I have one, like a little one. I know I'm going crazy with the camera. Yeah, there's a little one right here on the side of this information kiosk. They're really cool. So those were the flat rides and the billboards. I really do like the billboards, and I can't wait to experiment with custom movies and get some Vainglorious gaming branding in there. That's what that one's supposed to be down there. It's just not working. I don't know why. I really don't. But, oh, there goes the fireworks again. And we'll take a better look at the fireworks and all that they can do in just a minute. There are some new coasters as well, including a coaster blueprint of the Tornado, which I popped down here. There's also a Luna Autos blueprint, a lovely steampunk type theme, as I go blankly boards. So this is the Viper 1, which, as you can see, is sort of a boomerang type coaster. People seem to really like it. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it's a lot of fun. The Viper 1 is the multi-launch Twisted Impulse LIM launch impulse. I don't know. LIM shuttle coaster that consists of 2 large tower and supports that hold up a 66-meter inline roll at each end. As the coaster passes through the station, the train gets hurled up further up the track with each run until it almost reaches the top of each tower, giving the sensation that the train is going to fly off the end of the track. And if you notice, it will go through a couple passes here, I believe. I think that's how I have it set. Yeah, you can now do a cool thing with these coasters. You can go into your operations and tell it how many times it will pass through the station before it actually stops, which I think is really freaking awesome. So that's the Viper 1. Very easy coaster to build. You just basically put a launch in, put a tower at each end, and you're done. You can do other stuff with it as well, but that was the basics. This is the Bolt, and I'll kind of look at 2 of these rides at once because the D-Gen and the Bolt, basically, something often requested by the Planet Coaster community was to have the sit-down boomerang coaster car, the Trident, appear on the looping coaster track, the American Arrow, and vice versa. We not only did this by creating 2 new coasters, but we also gave them an upgrade with a new look of paint and some minor cosmetic tweaks, and they look beautiful. So it's basically the same boomerang coasters that we had, just with the cars inverted. So that is the Bolt, and my D-Gen is here. And this is the D-Gen, yeah. So yeah, they just took the cars, which we'll wait for it to come into the station here and get a closer look at that. I know this park is hideously ugly. There we go. So see, it's just kind of the cars from the other coaster that have been put on there. Can't believe people are riding this thing. It has a terrible rating. It's not very exciting, but it's terrifying. Yeah, not that many people rode it. It's probably losing money, isn't it? Yep. Anyway, so that was the Viper 1, the D-Gen, the Bolt. We got to look for the power-up. Where's the power-up? Where's the power-up? Where's the power-up? No, I built one. There's the power-up, kind of hidden here. The power-up. We will go into the ride camera here. The power-up is a compact coaster, ideal for squeezing into those tight spaces in your park. The train design is very open and offers maximum thrills and exposure to the elements. A vertical lift that takes the train uphill at 90 degrees, and then the car turns another 90 degrees upside down and is released into a terrifying plummet through a heart line roll down into a vertical loop and back through the station. Back up the chain lift again, where it rolls backwards to the station again a couple times until it's caught and lowered backwards into the station. A short but brutal ride guaranteed to scare the wits out of your guests. Let's bump back to a farther row here. That's all we get. Okay, there we go. That has us kind of farther back. So let's go. Let's ride. I want to see it. Speed up time so that it starts. From a distance, it looks like my gulpy sign isn't working. Maybe they only work once you're up close. Who knows? So yeah, check this out. You go all the way up, and then once you get to the top, it pulls you completely upside down. Look at that, and then just drops you through this heartline roll. It's really cool. And then into a quick braking section, slows you down, brings you back up through here, and lets you go back. And then right over, just a quick little ride. You could do more with it than that, but I just wanted to get into there. Basically, and then there is the Gnarlier, which is a new wooden coaster, which I probably did not take full advantage of, quite honestly. But the Gnarlier is a new wooden coaster to help celebrate the addition of something we're going to look at in a minute: painted wooden supports. The train adds, the language in this is weird. The train adds a more modern wooden coaster train design. So basically, it's a more modern wooden coaster design from the traditional wooden coasters family. The train chassis are incredibly detailed with stylish and beautifully crafted interior and a unique lead car, which yes, it does have a unique lead car. We're going to go to the back car for now, which doesn't seem to be working quite right. Seems like we're up a lot higher than the actual coaster. Oh, look, you can turn test results on and off now. I actually managed to build this in one go and get a really good coaster out of it. So it's been really popular. And I just made a traditional uppy-downy wooden roller coaster instead of trying to get too fancy with it. You can see it just goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Big initial plummet here to get my speed up. That'll carry us all the way through. Lots of airtime on this coaster. Probably need to smooth out that section. Very loud coaster for certain. But there's a lot of the fireworks. You can see them. Normally you can hide the mine stuff or put them on top of buildings. I just plopped down a bunch of blueprints. And there we go. Just a basic wooden coaster. But as it mentioned, the cool thing is, with all the wooden coasters, you can now paint them. So you can see there's a lot of white going on right now. If I want that to be red instead, well, now it's red. If I want it to be pink, well, now it's pink. Actually, that looks kind of nice. And then you can do all that with all the different track pieces. And it's pretty freaking fantastic. Gives us a lot more that we can do with our parks. So what I want to do real quick, since nighttime is upon us, is come over here to a new little feature. It's hidden on top of this roof, called the Display Sequencer, which allows you to go in and add all these different display groups. You can see in the distance over here, as I highlight, you can see the different groups that I have. Have everything just set to play for 60 seconds for now. I think you can offset these. Not 100% sure. And I think if you start playing it, they'll just start going. Maybe not. Oh, I know why it won't. Because I have it set to only go at certain times. But a really cool thing about the display sequencer, and I'll get time sped up here till the fireworks start going, which should be pretty soon if I remember right. 8 p.m. and it's just now nighttime. What time is it? Here we come. 8 p.m.'s coming. We should have fireworks any second now. We'll just slow down time. There we go. As soon as they start, you have cameras that you can set, which is really cool because you can put them and point them anywhere, click add a camera, and then you can rotate through all of them on the ride sequencer. I think it's fantastic. But look at those fireworks go. They are so well done. Just absolutely beautiful. I have some down over here on the ground, but I haven't really seen them go off. I don't know why. Look at that. And what's really cool is, let's pause here. So what I want to show you is the guests that are walking around should all be, come on, cooperate with me. Yeah, you notice everybody's looking up. They're watching the fireworks. So they actually stop what they're doing and they watch the fireworks show, which is just such a cool touch. And of course that goes off every hour or every other hour at nighttime. So people will stop and watch the fireworks show and just be amazed by it. So that's the ride, or the new rides. We'll take a closer look now at, oops, didn't mean to do that, at the two new blueprints that are in for rides. We kind of looked at them a little bit earlier, but there is the Tornado, which I believe was included from a scenario from the last update, if I can recall right. It's just a really nice classic wooden coaster. I really, really dig it. Let's take a ride on it, shall we? Just take a look and see what this one does. I haven't even ridden this yet when I'm doing my ride throughs. I like to go to the back car. I don't know why. Maybe just because I like to see the people and their reactions. So it's just a really nice wooden coaster. I really do dig it quite a bit. It's compact. It has a decent score. Not the best for excitement, but it's a decent score. Looks like we had some lighting effects going. Oh, look at the fireworks going while they're on the roller coaster. How cool is that? What a great place to see the fireworks come or go off up on top of a roller coaster. Wow, the cyclone here is kind of, or the tornado, I guess I should say. The tornado. There we go. Now we're doing some good stuff. So we have an up and a down and then a turn. dip into it. Oh, a turn that passes through it. That's really cool. I dig it. I like it. I'm really surprised that they got so much to fit in such a tiny area. Definitely better builders than I am when it comes to coasters. I tend to build massive, huge wooden roller coasters so I can't figure out how to get them to turn in properly without, wanting to kill people. And then, of course, the other one is... Oh, by the way, look at the station on this thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful station. Just really, really well done. Really beautiful. I don't know if I have the queue where it's supposed to go, but I absolutely love the station. Just all the intricate ironwork and everything in there, just really cool. Great lighting. Awesome ride. So that takes us over to the Steam, which is the Luna Auto. And again, we have another really, really cool queue. A lot of really nice scenery. I think I have part of it hovering in the air maybe a little bit too much. I tried to lower it down as much as possible. But just your basic Luna Autos ride. But look at inside this building. It's so nice in here. It just really is. And it's got all kinds of lighting and great effects. I really do dig it quite a bit. And it just kind of goes around a quick little track here. Nothing too terribly fancy. But there are different scenery items and things that are happening out here. I don't know if there's any triggers that are happening on this. Yeah, there are some. Let's see here where the triggers are. So we've got this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, which are probably turning on lights and things like that. Let's watch it come around to see what happens at those trigger points. Or maybe it's just turning on different steam bits. Yeah, it's just turning on different steam bits and lights. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have? There's a ton of new scenery, including some really cool patriotic things for 4th of July here in the United States. We have some decorative flag bunting that I did not place very well, and so it's now inside the building. But you can get a decent idea of what those look like. I don't know why they're phasing in and out of existence like that. Let's put some on the side of this building. They really are not wanting to cooperate, are they? I don't know why they phase like that. That's really odd. Maybe there's some new graphical setting with the game that's causing this. I don't really know. So there's all kinds of nice little American flag buntings. We have a giant bald eagle balloon, which is really cool. And look at him just wave there in the air. And he just actually moves around, and that's really awesome. And then we have a big Uncle Sam, does the same type of thing. And then we have like these balloon arches, which we could do something kind of cool with these. If I can get it right here. Let's spin you around that way. And I want another one. Let's actually do, let's see if I can't get them to meet up. Nope, I'm not going to be able to get them to meet up, but, you know, you get the idea. You could make an arch if you were more talented than me. But they're just balloons. Tons and tons of balloons, which is cool. What else was new in here? There's a bunch of new stuff. The video billboards we looked at. The fireworks special effects we've kind of looked at. Oh, yeah, there's this new, Wild West band piece, which is really cool. I think, though, it might be in animatronics, but what I can do is go to scenery theme, go to Western, and that'll help me trigger it here. Or find it, I should say. There they are. So we've got the bandstand by itself, or you can have just the bar from inside the bandstand. Or you can have just the main bandstand, or you can have the piano. So I don't know if you can really mix and match these. Let's see. Can I then put this in here wherever I want? I think I can. Yeah, so I could actually make my own custom setup if I wanted to. Which is really, really cool. Ding! So yeah, just a nice little bar piece that you can use. And then if you want to put the bar inside of a building somewhere, you know, like maybe in my old West that I used to have, which I have a blueprint of that somewhere. Where is it? 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 Old West Main Street, I think this is it. It's probably going to kill the frame rate. Frame rate's already struggling as it is. Where can I put this? Let's put it just out way over here in the background. No, 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 no. Oh, it's below ground. There we go. Let's go up, 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 up. Why don't you want to go there? It's intersecting fireworks or something. I don't know why I can't see, why it's way over there from where I am. Okay, well, anyways, you could have put the band thing inside of there. It's not going to let me do it. So, what else? What else? What else is new things? Because I want to show you some other stuff here. Boom, boom. So they added time controls to the blueprint thumbnail screen. So if you want to make a blueprint out of something, apparently you can now do that. So you can capture it in the best light. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, cool. So yeah, you can do that so you can get a really cool new setting for your blueprints. They added text to the coaster utility buttons to make them easier to understand, which is basically just the pieces of the coasters when you're building them in the utilities. It helps you understand what they're doing. New sort type to the browser, allowing you to find recently added items. Oh, really? Really? More filters. How do I do that? Sort by name, price. Recently added. Oh, I could have just done that to get into all this. Oh, yeah, there's a confetti cannon, too. Forget about the confetti cannon. Let's put one of these to shoot people as they walk by. There we go. Put another one right there. Oh, we got time still sped up. There we go. There you go. People can now walk through confetti. So we've got a flag that's blank. Just a black. Oh, it's a video billboard. I'll be damned. It's a video billboard flag. Oh, that's cool. It's even backwards when you're behind it. That's really cool. I didn't even know that existed. And then there's another one you can make. There's a nice American flag. Another nice American flag. I think the bunting is new as well. Pretty sure all this bunting is new. And then there is a place for your sequencer to go. You can make some scaffolding all stacked up here if you want to, or you can just use it as a backdrop for something else. There's a projector, which doesn't really do anything other than just have some light coming out of it. But you could use them with the projector style screens, which I have one over here, just to give it like a believable, that this is where that image is coming from, is out of the projector. So kind of cool thing there. That's all stuff that was already existing. Let's take a look and see if there's anything new in buildings recently added. So yeah, just some more. A couple more signs, it looks like. I don't think that's new, actually. I think we already had those. Yeah, we already had those. So not a whole lot new there. And then under shops and facilities, there's not going to be anything new there either. Oh, there's all the fireworks, by the way. When I bring out the scenery wide, there's all the screens. There's stands for the screens to go on. Just lots of really cool stuff. But one last thing that I want to talk about before we move on here and wrap this up. Let me scroll all the way back up just to make sure. There we go. You may have spotted something in the background, if I can find where I put it. There we go. I made just a big ugly hill over here. And you're probably thinking, well, the Alpine area, how did you do Snow. Well, I want to show you something over here at the main menu. Let's save this as summer update. And then exit to main menu. Because there's something really, really freaking cool that I am really happy to see. Would have helped me a lot in the first park that I was building. Because I kept getting limited by the type of terrain paints that I had. Ding! There we go. There's 3 new scenarios to dive into, and that's stuff that we'll look at in Planet Coaster Career as I go through all of that. But if we go into Sandbox, there's now a new custom biome that lets you choose your starting environment. So you can choose like tropical, but then you can change out all the different details. You can even have what type of ambience is happening. So if you want it tropical, but to sound like it's in the wintertime, you can do that. And then let's say you're not going to need that, but you're going to want to make a big tall hill with some snow. But then you're going to have a western area as well. You can do that too. Which, I mean, this is game changing right here. It's just absolutely, totally, completely game changing that we can make custom biomes. And I know I just threw one together there really quick as I take a nice drink of water, but we're not done with the new stuff that comes with this. There we go. Now we're running at a really good frame rate. They've also modified the terrain tool, which we can now go in here. And so normally when you would just paint stuff, it would just auto paint. As you pulled up the terrain, it would just default to whatever it thought was the best. You can see it's kind of putting some rock there on the side because it knows that should be a rock. Well, now you can do something different. So we are going to go, instead of auto paint, we are going to go to user selected. And look at that. When I bring that up, it brings it up in the paint that I've chosen. But wait! There's more, and I think this one's really cool too. Instead of user selected, or use selected, it will sample what's currently there. So if I come through here, you can see it will, as it shoots off to the side there, you can see that it's pulling from the surfaces and using the color that is sampled underneath the circle, which is kind of cool. So I could probably grab, the snow here and do snow. And so it just allows you, I know that a lot of times when I was building mountains and different features, I would want to expand them or go in and roughen them up and things like that. And it just didn't stay right for me. I just didn't like how it worked. Well, now you can just leave it unsampled, make a mess out of it if you're not careful, like I'm doing. But if you go down to a smaller size, a smaller intensity, you can get that focus in there and paint with what you already had underneath, which is such a welcome change to the game. Just an absolute thrill that it's here. I am very, very happy. It almost kind of looks like I'm making a face there, at least from the side. It kind of looks like a face. So yeah, those are the new things that you could do with the biomes and the different terrain paints. And then, of course, when you go in here, you can see the ones that I chose are here. So it's just absolutely incredible. About the only thing that we haven't looked at is that in buildings, there are a bunch of new blueprints. We will go to the ones made by Frontier and recently added. Did I have recently added in here? I guess I don't. But they've added in all these downtown style buildings, which you saw in the park we were just looking at. They really kill frame rate, though, because they're made of a lot of pieces. I mean, like, my frame rate has already dropped 10 frames per second just by putting these in, which is kind of sad. But just some really nice downtown-looking buildings, which are actually from one of the scenarios, if I'm not mistaken, let's put the docks in on water. I can't because there's no water there that I could build on. So we just have a couple different... Is it the same one? Twice? No, this is the one I didn't do. It's saying no to me. And then, of course, there are some simpler ones, which I think have places for shops in them. Yes, places for shops in that one. And then there are the big honkin' ones. The skyscrapers, which are all really beautiful. But again, they do have so many pieces that you really do take a hit to your frame rate by putting these in. I mean, I started out just a minute ago in this park at 90 frames, like 95 frames per second, and now it's dipping down into the 60s and 70s just from putting these buildings in. So, yeah, that gives you an idea of, well, when you have that many, I mean, look how many objects are there. 1,400, 1,200, 700. You know, there's just a ton of objects in these guys. So, they do kind of cause some problems here and there. But if you're building a smaller park, I don't think it's that big of a deal. So there are other things that you can read in the patch notes. I'll leave a description down below, or leave a link in the description down below to the forums on Planet Coaster. But I think I'm going to head back to the park we were just in so that we can watch the fireworks on the outro. So until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.